posted the marketing update for last quarter. And sorry, guys, but it was a Spider-Man meme between me, Scorch, and Seb. I was waiting for you. So sorry. We're like a month behind on getting it done. Yeah, we're going to do these quarterly here. And yeah, so it's on the blog. You can check that out. Yeah, maybe just a little few updates on STO, just like kind of like fixing bugs and just tweaking things. We're trying to get Chatwoot, like a chatbot, pop-up box for like help tickets. I don't want to use Discord. I know I'm trying to make it easy as possible for Sammy app. He prefers Discord, and we can have like a help desk thing in Discord, but it's just you need to have a Discord. The user has to have an account with Discord, and not everybody does, right? And if we want thousands or even millions of people using this site one day, it's got to be easy for people to ask for help. And I wonder how many times people have used the site, had trouble, that don't have Discord and just left and never came back, right? So this chatbot will help us do that, where we can anyone can enter in a help ticket basically. And then we looked into having it connected to Discord, and we can't connect to Telegram. So Sam can get updates in Telegram. Hopefully that'll be good enough for him. And then when he gets a notification, he can just go into Chatwoot. So we're gonna play with it. I'm trying to learn it, understand it, get him on board, and any other mods, so we can start dealing with our help tickets there. In the meantime, Chad, last week you created that help desk support channel in the Discord, so that's great. We can use that. And this MimbleWimble and Litecoin has been like our nemesis for Memoless. We had warnings on there before, but just for when you were buying Litecoin, and we thought selling Litecoin was fine. And I'm quite sure we went through it before it was. And so we didn't have the warning for selling Litecoin, but it's there now. So whether you're buying or selling Litecoin on Memoless, you should get a warning about using a MimbleWimble address. You can't use MimbleWimble. It doesn't work.
Well,
but
should be fine the outbound, I would think.
Well, that's what I thought. That's why we didn't have it. But apparently he lost like 20 Litecoin. And
that doesn't make sense to me. Can you send me the transaction details later? I'll circle back on it offline.
Right. Let me write it down.
It should be fine. If there's an issue in the outbound, it probably has nothing to do with Memoless.
Well, I don't.
Unless I'm missing something, which is possible,
Well, me too, right? That's why we never had the warning on it. Yeah. And so now somebody managed to mess it up. So anyway, so dealing with that. And then the next, I think, major update we're going to do is add a few more wallets, STO. And I want to get those done, and then work on like referral links. So for now, the referral links will just be like tracking. So when we go to hire some KOLs, to talk about THORChain, we can monitor the traffic, how many people are actually coming and how many people are actually doing a swap. And then hopefully eventually that can evolve into an actual referral link where those people can earn money, get paid. And so working on that. I had a good call with Erudite from Rujira about adding app layer features to STO and swap.thorchain.org. So my original idea was we have the basic like STO, what it is today, and then have like a pro version, and then that have your chart and your order book and your open orders, all that kind of stuff, just like basic and pro on Kraken. And I think Coinbase is like that too, maybe a few other exchanges. And so the pro version on STO would be Rujira, and we basically just fork their site. And Erudite was like, yeah, I can do that. It's not, obviously it'd be great, but he would like to see us offer some of these Rujira products, but in a more basic, simple format, just like STO has. And he kind of walked me through lending, money markets, and CCL, and how we can have like a simplified interface for those, and basically abstract away secured assets. And so the user's just using native assets, a handful of things they have to click, but then still provide a pro version of that where they could go to Regi Trade and then have like full functionality and be able play with all the variables, all that kind of stuff. And so we just kind of hashed it out, walked through it, went back and forth, and I think I understand where he's coming from. I don't think it's a bad idea. And so yeah, I'm gonna start letting that cook in my brain, and maybe eventually here we'll see some new tabs on STO where we're offering the App Layer products. And my only real hesitation or maybe half my hesitation for doing something is I kind of like to see Rujira just get like, are these things like production ready? Can we go, big with them now? Are they going to be capped? Are they going to be any issues? I'd rather kind of see them test everything out on Regi Trade, make sure everything's good and going, and then start rolling it out on STO. And also too, just like getting stuff on STO done first, right? Just kind of getting the basic things done and before we add any more exotic features. So I think the timing is all coming together very well. STO is getting more closer to being done. We can start, Rujira should be closer to being done, with ADR 31, everything should be moving forward. Hopefully everything's getting ready to be uncapped. So this all should align pretty good here in the next few months. Yeah, so I'll stay, me and Erudite will stay in touch. So, Rujira guys, we'll definitely want to support you and help you and do what we can. It's more just like, we're just trying to figure out how to not to confuse the user, right? Should we have the Rujira branding on STO? Should we just keep it all THORChain branding? But then we're going to have to link to Rujira at some point to explain stuff and docs and that kind of thing. So just trying to kind of walk through the user experience that we're not confusing them too much. But that's just a hurdle. It's not a blocker, right? We gotta figure it out. Yeah, so that's Rujira. Talked to the Blockworks guys. So they're gonna next 2 weeks, first week of September. They're gonna do an official announcement for the dashboard. Do a post on Twitter, going to be in a newsletter and stuff. You got links to the dashboard now on our homepage. So if you guys want to check it out, if you have any comments, let me know. It's our dashboard. Same with DeFi Llama and it's just DeFi Llama and Blockworks. We still technically have Masari, but they're kind of winding down Masari. They want everything on Blockworks. So we're kind of getting 2 for 1 right now between Masari and Blockworks. But it's ours, guys. If you think there's some metrics, something we should be showing that we're not, that should be there, or let me know. I think I think it's pretty thorough. I'm trying not to do too much because it's just information overload, right? And again, big shout out to Ray, you guys. Ray is a really big help behind the scenes with this data stuff. So I really thank him a lot. He's really, sure. He's really good. And, so he's helped with both the Blockworks guys and DeFi Llama guys. And, another thing I'll give a shout out. He's been working on the last couple months with Dune and Numi. I'm not sure how Numi is involved with Dune, but, Dune was only getting data updated once a day. And Ray figured out how to get it hourly. So that should help his charts on Ray Analytics be updated hourly instead of daily. And so anyone using Dune out there, we should have hourly info now. Yeah, so shout out to Ray for helping. It was really good. And then I think that's it for me.